show the aqua.
Okay, we're live. We are live.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, everyone.
Check in the YouTube chat. I've put the link for the Hangout in there. Remember, you just need to have a pair of headphones and a mic. Please do so, because if you don't, you're going to get echo effect, and then we get echo effect, and then it makes it hard for everyone to hear.
and then you get launched, unfortunately.
Yeah, if it gets to a point where the sound becomes a problem, we are going to have to ask you to leave, simply because there might be a stack of a lineup tonight based on the RSVPs we've been getting, which is cool and exciting, but keep that in mind. If there are technical issues, take a back seat so someone else can join in for a little bit, just to be spread into wealth a little bit.
Nice.
But how's everyone tonight?
Good.
Really good.
Good.
Speaking of spreading the wealth, John, how's that 24/7 chat you put up going?
So far, so good.
Yeah, you getting people to hit it, or?
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah. I pop in there. I know a lot of people actually.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about doing it yesterday. When I saw it, I'm like, that's insane. I wonder who's there.
Yeah.
That's like just for anyone in your group. They can just pop in and yeah.
I was on it last night. Curtis was on it.
Okay, I'm going to be talking. So don't talk, because people will be able to hear you.
What?
Oh. Who? What? Who was that?
Oh,
somebody was saying.
No,
it's Lucky.
Okay.
You better?
Oh.
Hiya, John.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
All right, so we got some people in the chat.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, hello, everyone in the chat. How are you tonight? We have
Excellent.
got BCC. We have Ravencraft. We have, what's that one? Aleem. And then we have Crispy Bacon. Of course, I love that name.
Crispy Bacon. I just got that. That's funny.
Yeah. And let's see. In the Hangout so far,
Some of the people who come up with these names, they're funny.
Some of the names are clever. So we have Netta, we have Chris, we have Jeff, we have John, we have Lefty. Andrew's just joining us right now. Just got the signal for him.
Yep.
So we have how many people now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 6, 7. So we got room for 3 more people if anybody else wants to come in.
Yeah, we got 3 tops. And if this keeps up, I might have to look into doing that account for 15.
How's your castle tower coming, John?
So far so good. It's not being worked on today. I'm stranding in a hotel in Secaucus. So, I didn't get to bring it with me.
It's a beautiful
And
place.
last time I talked to you, you said it was annoying.
Oh, it's very annoying. So
I
annoying.
bet all them little stone bricks you got to put on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not
Take
fun.
one brick, take another brick.
Yeah, I just recently got a Proxon.
Oh, nice.
How's that going for you, Lefty?
It's going pretty good.
Good.
I just got started into the buildings.
Oh, okay.
So it's going pretty good.
Good.
All you guys, your fancy schmancy Proxons.
All right. Hey, you got a fancy smancy home built one.
If you're gonna do any kind of tabletop like scenery, it's almost a must.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I home built one.
Yeah, he's got something.
That was
cool.
my original thing.
It's just as good as a Proxon.
All right, so what's everyone going? What are they working on tonight?
I am.
What's your character piece?
You have a what?
What's your character piece?
Oh, I'm going to reveal in a minute. Jeez.
Yeah, so,
Sorry. Anticipation.
I can tell. Well, I know.
Somebody's excited to be here.
Right? All right.
We're all like, we do this every day. Good God.
I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of speed painting tonight.
All right. I am going to be painting some extra zombie side minis as usual.
Right. Chris, looks like you're prepping for something too.
yeah, I'm. So I had a bunch of foam. A lot of it that spray foam. I tried to do hills with it back when I first started, and they turned into like these cancerous, bulbous pieces of mess when I sprayed them. So lately, I cut them, and I started like just cutting various shapes or whatever, and I'm going to make modular cavern system out of it using just spare pieces of foam that I have. So yeah, because I got plaster everywhere.
That makes sense. I'm like, you're getting quite surgical in your approach suddenly.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how to make a cavern system walls for like
I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to worry about it.
rough hewn walls that are modular that you can use them over and over and over again.
I did something like that for Cragmaw Cave, but you would have to make it more modular because that was more specific to a specific dungeon, but it could still be translated over to a modular feel.
Really?
I built the walls up with foam and then put plaster on it, but you could just leave bare foam too and paint that all up. That was before I really started getting into the foam thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You could even just take like scrap pieces of foam and level off one side so it stands up on its own and just make it craggy and jagged and then paint it up to look like stone, and then you have your floating walls that way.
Yep.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before John's foam addiction kicked in.
Oh, never. So let's see. All right. So I got my. So this is gonna be the mascot for the Muse channel. She's right here. You're gonna see her better once I move the camera. But it's a dark sword. Where's my paper? I had a great.
Almost looks like a female tiefling.
Nope, she's got like mini Leia buns on her hair. Is that gonna work? No.
Oh.
Let me move
Black.
Yeah,
black.
black. That's what I'm trying to grab is my.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, so this is going to be the Muse mascot, and it actually is a Muse from Dark Sword.
Super cool.
Yeah, so she's got this fun little like globe in her hand, which I'm going to paint up, and she's got a dagger in the other. And I mean, just the details Dark Sword gets into is incredible. That's her hair, and she's got these tassels on her top skirt. So this is who I'm going to be painting tonight.
Yeah, I like the Dark Soul one, or the Dark.
I'm fully addicted to them after painting these ones. They're amazing.
Roll effect dexterity is in the chat now, or in the Hangout.
Let's see if he's got. You there? All right, I'm gonna switch my camera off for a second. Position, and then I'll be right back. I'm still here. You just won't be able to see things for a little bit.
Let's see here.
What are you painting tonight, John?
Or zombies or zombicide.
The never-ending horde.
Yeah, trying to get this core set done before Green Horde shows up.
For more.
Yeah.
Got
Core set done again before the green.
yeah, exactly. Again, that's the key word. Could have been so far ahead now. I could have been working on Massive Darkness already.
Wow.
Yeah, but you kind of.
I know. Yeah.
You pimped the game over Christmas, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
I know. And then, of course, immediately they're like, "We want to get Wolfsburg. Will you mind painting that for us?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's not happening. I will teach you how to do it. How's that?"
The wolves were fun.
Yeah, they're easy. I did that mostly with airbrush. So.
Yeah.
Is that my mic clipping out? No, it can't.
Clicking? No, I don't think it was.
Somebody's just clipping. No, I don't hear it at all.
Yeah, of course it's that way.
No, I still hear him clipping.
Elim Ron says, yes, a mini muse.
A mini
muse. Mini muse.
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 A muse.
Jesus.
A muse. Like you find it funny. A muse.
She's amusing.
Dark Souls, is that a good name? Is that the name of the website? Dark Souls.
No, it's Dark Sword.
Sword.
Dark Sword. Like
yeah,
the
Dark Sword is the website.
Thing you stab people with.
Yeah. As in something you use to fight the bad guy.
That's right.
I think it's Dark Sword. If not, it might be Dark Sword miniatures.
Hang on, I got a box of them sitting here somewhere.
If you put in Dark Sword, I'm sure it's going to come up.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Dark Sword miniatures.
Yeah, it's got to be Dark Sword miniatures.
Okay.
Is that resin, Vanessa?
No, this is actually pewter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they even do any resin minis?
Not that I could find. Everything seems
Dark Sword, I don't think. Yeah, I think they're all metal.
No.
But I mean, they're gorgeous, and the only persnickety thing is you have to pin some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in the long run, it's kind of worth that early aggravation because the end results are oh my god.
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 Oh, that's one. Oh, there we go. Some Chinese food.
You got your Chinese?
Yeah. Oh, I needed some tissues or napkins to
There you go.
clean up, and I didn't have any.
Oh, so you just ordered some Chinese food, so you get some
Okay.
napkins.
Just for the napkins.
Just for the napkins themselves.
And a side of wontons.
That makes a little So now, in theory, we might catch as to what it is I do with these craft paints. Since I paint with craft paints.
So those are Dark Sword minis?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
whose microphone is doing it right there.
Who was that then? I was looking down. I did not see.
I think that was Lefty.
Lefty. Okay.
Me? Oh, sorry.
Am I the only one that hears that, or
No,
I heard it too, but
It's almost like the microphone's too loud. You can like lower the levels on it.
Yeah, you're clipping a little bit.
Yeah. Now a lot. Yeah. Ooh. That.
how's that?
That's good.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
Yep, still there.
Did you primer? Prime. Yes.
Did I prime it?
What you doing now?
Yes, I primed her. Primed her last night. Did all the stuff you're supposed to do ahead of time, so I could jump right into painting. And I'm using for color inspiration. Essentially, I have the like nebulas and star thing going on. Who's that chatting in the background?
I hear somebody talking in the background.
Yeah.
Two
So
females jacking in the background.
Yeah. So basically using the colors from the panel art for the YouTube channel as color references. So it's gonna be a lot of blues and greens and golds and silvers. That one.
I do not like this gray.
Can you change the gray?
Yeah, I'm going to.
There are 49 other shades of it. You should find something. I'm
Oh,
sure
spot on.
Ah,
I only got 2, 4,
that's this month. It comes out next week.
7.
Yeah, and isn't Jen taking you to that?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
we all
she
know
is.
John secretly wants to see it.
Actually, I'm going all by myself.
Yep.
Twice.
Yeah, he's going back to
Is that
back.
something right now?
That
Who's standing?
would be Chris, I think.
All right, Chris, I'm gonna have to mute you with the standing because you're like.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
are you picking it up? I will stop standing then.
Nothing
No,
against
you-
you, but it's
Just mute your mic and while you're sanding, and then unmute it when you want to talk.
All right.
that way you can still be a part of it, but that way we can also hear everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, but I like to spontaneously speak, so I will do something
Cut
else
the
other
on.
than say it.
Okay. Yes, the microphones have gotten so good. They just
If you look at my table there, that's all the spare foam I'm going to turn into
There you
some
go.
kind of dungeon thing. So I got plenty to do besides sand.
Oh, here you go, Vanessa. Somebody is asking, what kind of brush is that? Dustin Wittrow.
My
Here you go.
my arsenal is this lovely. It's a manicurist set. The brushes are fantastic. They're really great for fine details. I can always put the link to Amazon in the description when this is done. But it's the Glam Hobby manicure set you can find on Amazon. It actually comes with a whole bunch of brushes inside. Some which are out right now. So I have them lined up and ready. But this kind of gives you an idea of how big this is. And then these pieces are great for doing eyes because they have very fine points for dots. So that's why I like using the whole manicure set. And it was only $10. So if a brush starts going bad on me, I have no problem getting another set if I need to. But that's what I'm using. Very technical.
Don't be instigating crispy bacon, but the sanding was really nice.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Crispy Bacon.
There's a guy in my online game. His character's name is The Bacon's All Mine.
That's awesome.
I can't even have bacon anymore. It makes me sad.
That it makes me sad just hearing that you can't have bacon.
Yeah.
Why can't you have bacon?
Because it makes me very sick.
Oh.
Almost as bad as my girlfriend not being able to have chocolate.
That-
Yeah,
that's
I still
it.
have chocolate.
Even non-nitrate bacon Vanessa?
Any type of pork-based product I cannot have.
Oh, no sausages?
No bacon, no
Well, I have to
pork
do like the
chops.
turkey or the chicken-based stuff. Then I can do that. But I'm sorry, turkey bacon isn't quite the same.
No, that's just not bacon.
Pork
No.
tenderloin?
Yeah, I know. And I make a
Bologna?
pork tenderloin.
No.
Ham? Oh.
Oh, now you're just hurting yourself. Here.
Do they make like a toe piggy?
Well, I can't.
They got
I also
tofurkey.
want
Is there a
too much
tofurkey?
soy, so I can't do tofu.
Ooh. Jesus.
No tofurkey.
Stuff's not good for you anyways.
No, it's really bad for you.
Drive Crew Canada. Oh, Muse and Mr. Glue Stick. I finished the end I was working on last time. Oh, cool.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
make sure you show pictures of it.
Yeah, that thing was gorgeous.
Pictures there didn't happen.
Right?
Crispy Bacon said, LOL. At first, I was thinking Chris had a white dove on his head.
Maybe I do.
And then somebody thought it was a head cam.
Oh,
He's
God.
rocking a GoPro on his face.
You know what? When I started looking into maybe starting my own channel, I actually looked into trying to do it with a GoPro, but I think it would make people seasick as I move.
I was going to say, no,
Probably.
no, thank you. I would be like, you know what? I'll catch you when I can just watch stills.
But then again, they do have all that like video stabilization.
Right. I mean, the pictures from it are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
One of the kids I work with has one, and the resolution is amazing on
What
it.
I want to use eventually, get something like those for my actual video work.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Someday.
Somewhere.
Oh, so since things are working out so well, tax season, I may be able to get the drums and the 3D printer.
Good for you.
Holy.
I knew that was going to happen.
I kind of did too.
What
Red letter day.
what 3D printer are you looking at, John?
Oh, I have no idea yet. I haven't even gone that far into looking at.
Well, I'm sure Curtis would love to give you tips.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on budget, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Totally.
So, I've seen Vanessa seems to get pretty good results with their home one.
When it's operating properly.
It's working.
Oh, have we encountered the problem with SLA printers already?
We have encountered the problem of a very drafty cold basement. Now that it is insulated a little bit more.
And that's all it was this whole time, huh?
So far,
couldn't get the nozzle heated enough.
Pretty much, it kept like gumming up on itself.
Okay.
So now it's been running okay. I actually didn't start a print today because I didn't want to have it woo for tonight. Because then it also starts like lulling me into its language, and I start speaking.
Oh, I was reading the chat. I'm sorry.
Mine's running right next to me, so.
Dustin just got home from deployment. He had to go without bacon for a whole year.
Oh, Dustin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you can't have it over in the Middle East.
Yeah. I did 8 months. 8 months of that.
Elim or Elim, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they say, "Oh snap, V is singing and she's not half bad." Not half good either, but not half bad.
Glad John said that.
Yeah, John knows more than he ought.
All right. Grim JD says, "What do you all above have for printers, Vanessa and others?"
I have a is it Prussia? Is that how you pronounce it?
Prusa or
I've heard it in so many different ways. I don't even know anymore. It's the Prusa i3.
Yeah, that's what I have. A clone.
Yeah.
I don't personally have one. I have one. I do product design for a living, so my office has a PLA printer.
He got a fancy one.
Yeah, it's got lasers and everything.
We get a printer with laser beams on his head.
I forget which one it is, but just let us know if you're interested. I can post it tomorrow. It's expensive for the typical person to use. It's about $3,500, and then.
Well, there goes that tax return.
Yeah, and then you got
and the next one,
and the one after that.
The resin.
That's not a printer. That's a car.
Right. The resin tank for it is about $180 a tank.
Yeah, resin's not cheap.
New.
But you get ridiculous results with it.
What happened?
They are.
I'm just reading the chat.
Anything we ought to know about in there?
No. Dive through Canada. I need your email address for you. Have me send you something by email.
Thecraftingmuse.email@gmail.com.
No, he is wanting the email address, or wanting me to email him the link is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Don't ask John how to pronounce anything. He has trouble with Muse. It's pronounced E-Lim, as it's a war or 40K character from Gaunt's Ghost, I guess, or something like that.
Okay. Well, now we know. The more you know.
Yep.
And knowing is half the battle.
Right.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You okay there?
John, you gotta let me know next time you're in the office. Or next time you're in Secaucus.
I'm here right now. There you go. No, I'm not. I'm not even in Secaucus. All this time I've been saying that. I'm in freaking
knock on the door in
Worcester.
about 22 minutes.
No, I'm not, because I'm in Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts?
Yeah, I went this way.
Oh,
today.
that's right. That's right.
I forgot all about it.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
Let me know next time. We can have dinner at my office, which is probably about 5 minutes away, and we'll play board games.
That sounds good. I will let you know. All right, Dive Crew. I just sent it by email. Actually, I had you in my
I was going to say, you should have been in there already, right?
Yep, he was there.
Hey, message me his email again, because I need to email him as well.
Okay.
And I couldn't find it.
Yeah, he wrote it in the chat.
Oh, he did?
TroyBusters@gmail.
Oh, well, there we go.
There you go.
I will pull it from the chat later.
Yeah, I don't have a printer yet either, but there's the keyword.
Yet.
Yes.
Oh, that's better.
Tax return equals Proxen. Yes. That's a good idea.
We didn't already have one.
Can't go wrong with that either. Or save yourself a butt ton of money and build your own if you have the skills to do something like that.
Yeah, they're not too hard to build.
Yeah.
No.
Seems like the most common complaint is just the sheer fact that you don't have too much electric background. It's a matter of getting it to sustain itself without waffling too much.
Yeah.
Making sure your ohmage is
Yeah.
compared to the gauge of the wire that you're using for the cutting and all that. That's kind of key. If you put a variable on it, then you're good to go usually.
The voltage isn't quite so critical as the current.
Right.
So those of you listening out there, take note. There will be a quiz at the end of this program.
Yeah, there will be a quiz.
Pop quiz!
Dustin, I'm assuming you're wanting me to send you a link as well. Is that what that's for?
But you also have a lot of knowledge.
Yes, there are a lot of videos and sites on how to build a hot wire table. That is correct. That's what I used to build my own, so because I had no idea what I was doing either. Not that I do now either. So let's see.
You just know a little bit more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I will send you an email, sir.
I would also like to thank all you guys for all the great videos you guys put out.
Oh,
thank you.
well, you're very welcome. How about the not so great videos too?
Even
I
them.
put a lot more of those out than the.
They teach you what not to do.
Right? Don't do this, but do this, right?
Yes, exactly.
You could give them this, so you could give them that. She's going to start looking pretty darn funky. Next color. Come on.
Try brushing grays.
So what's Andrew working on?
Oh,
you
I'm
working
still
on,
working
Andrew?
on my tavern.
Ah,
Okay. Can you use or modify a foam factory handheld to tabletop? The only thing that you can really do with something like that is use the power supply for it, probably.
Yeah.
It would be kind of hard to modify a handheld. It would work if you can find a way to secure it so it stays in a position the whole time. But the problem is going to be that you're going to be very limited to how thick of a piece of foam you can cut through it.
Yeah.
It's not going to have a very tall throat on it, anything like that.
Yeah, if you don't keep it a certain clearance, you may as well keep it handheld.
The best wire to get if you're wanting to build a tabletop one is the stuff for vapes.
Yep, micron.
Yeah, nichrome.
And it's designed to get heated up.
And it's designed to, it's actually designed to glow red hot, but you never need it that hot for cutting foam.
Let's see here. The Proxen is $110 and free shipping in a couple days. Shipping as much as I am a fan of making. We agree. I mean, if you can buy one, definitely go for that. Save you a ton of headache.
Yeah.
if I could have afforded one, I would have bought one.
Right.
Also,
there are certain limitations that I wish that my Proxen didn't have. For one being the deck height and how high or tall of a piece that I can cut with it.
I left mine open ended so that I can, if I need to or want to, I can put a taller piece in so that I can raise my height, and I got it set now at like 7.5 inches.
Okay. Ask the gentleman who has the printer in the office if he recalls it to be a Formlabs 2 printer, please.
Ooh.
Let me Google because that might be it, actually.
He says the price for the resin seems that's what he has. Okay.
It sounds familiar, so let me just Google it real quick and I'll tell you.
Let the fingers do the walking.
Yes, sir, that is it.
Okay, well, there we go.
Hey, look at that.
Elim has to leave.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Yes.
Have a good evening.
We just got another person in here. Realmsmith.
Realmsmith. Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
Jason.
hello, Realm.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
Just started watching your How to Paint a Mini series last night.
He's got some good ones.
And then I fell asleep. But no, not because of your video.
What brand of paints are you using?
Citadels.
And you, Muse?
Craft paints. Everything I've done is with craft paints.
Mine too.
Just uploaded my Umber Hulk tutorial. So that's why I'm late coming on. I was late uploading it. So.
Ooh, Umber Hulk.
Oh, I think I saw the pictures of those somewhere today. Those looked really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to see somebody do a shambling mound.
We're taking requests.
Anybody taking requests?
That tune and
Like the Muse, I work like one with inspiration. Whatever comes to me, that's kind of where I go.
Yep.
Do you have a set color pattern for your new mini?
Yeah, I'm going to be using the colors from the channel art.
Okay.
So a lot of blues and greens and golds and silvers and
cool.
All of that jazz.
It's a pretty blue.
Well, it's not going to stay this blue.
That's a pretty blue.
I was going to say, it was kind of creepy how he said that.
Yeah. You got a birdie mouth.
Blue, John.
Jesus.
I'm not from Texas.
I am. There for a little bit.
Not green.
No, I do funny things with my mini. I start off with one color and it goes to something else by the end of the paint on purpose.
By the end of the hour.
Yep.
So what she really does is she does a lot of bases.
Well, I kind of pull.
Until she gets the right color.
No, I pull from the colors that I know I want to get to, and I add the undertones first. Is how I go about really anything that I do.
That link that I sent you is the direct link for right off my web bar, so I'm not sure why it's not working.
Unless they're on a phone.
I watched a video on wet color blending.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like color blending.
I want to try that particular technique out and see how it comes out.
Practice big, shift down smaller once you have a hang of it.
Yeah.
Let me try somewhere else, see if I can get a different link for you guys here.
Here, I can. Do you want me to send you mine again?
Yeah, send it to me in PM.
All right. Let me get that going. Hold on.
Actually, I should have it. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
In the,
yeah, I've already got it. You sent it to me earlier.
Yeah, see if that one works for him. This happened last time, too. One of ours was good, and the other one definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
For some reason. So we shall see.
Link address. All right.
First you go here, and then you go there. If you hear that odd ring sound, it's the heat.
You on your phone, John?
No, I'm on my laptop. Which
No.
Is that an issue?
I was just wondering. I was like, wow, their phone's a good picture if you're on your phone.
No, he came prepared this time.
Is it actually decent this time? Because the way I see it, I'm like,
it's
better than the phone.
Yeah, it's a lot better than the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little ghosty white, but
yeah, and I can't. It's this one lamp that's right here, and I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, can't turn it off, and then you won't be able to see me at all.
There we go.
Yep.
Well, it's that and the laptop monitor, I think.
Yeah, it's the camera's kind of doing weird things with the.
Put a pillowcase over it.
Then I can't see the monitor.
That's gonna create some.
The monitor.
I'm darker the pillowcase, not the monitor, the lamp.
Oh
my
god! Be able to see the monitor. Put the pillowcase over your head.
I was gonna say.
Pillowcase over your head, John.
What about just turning the brightness down on your monitor?
I'm not entertained, huh?
What about just turning down the brightness on your monitor?
It's possible. I'd have to sit here and play with it first.
FN, and then your.
There's like no controls for the webcam on this thing for adjusting it. Seems like.
Fun times.
I am painting teleport pads for my Frostgrave table.
Good.
I found some.
Frostgrave is like the.
Can't wait to play it.
I've had the freaking rule book for like a year and a half now.
Same.
Me too.
Or longer.
All right, now how many people have actually played it?
Once.
Not me.
Once.
I played once.
I haven't.
And
that's why I went. Yeah, that's why I went and got the rule book.
You could play it again?
Yeah.
And again and again and again.
It's a very easy game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rule set is really good.
Kids would love it.
Yeah.
You just gotta have a table full of not so much a table full of terrain, because you can use pretty much anything. It's just mostly stuff to block line of sight.
Yeah, you want a lot of pieces of terrain on your table, and you don't need a big table. Two people can play on
the table. You have is perfect.
Yeah, well, we have a table now, so that helps.
I'm gonna build a 3x3. I've got two of those Lee Max cobblestone mats. They're 18 inches by 3 feet.
Okay.
Bubba Carter. In other news, man smothers laptop with pillowcase.
Yeah, wouldn't that be an interesting phone call? I'm watching this Hangout, and I'm really concerned. They're talking about putting a pillowcase over something or someone. I can't quite figure it out.
What's going on here?
You might want to get to that hotel quick.
Right? He's in Secaucus or he's in Massachusetts.
I can't. We're not sure.
Gerard Butler is going to kill his computer. What's going on here?
Oh, God, that's still funny.
I don't know where.
Yes, we are in the presence of a celebrity.
Yeah, apparently. Little did you know, Gerard Butler plays D&D. I do it on my off time with Vin Diesel.
There you go. And Joe. Don't forget Joe.
Yes, Joe. And Will Wheaton.
And Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Not to be confused with Will Wheaton.
What is
Oh, so good.
Oh, she's got one of those angles that's ever so much fun to train.
Adjustment to the camera. And
What happened?
oh, Anetta's trying to tell me how to fix my camera.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, our resident IT person.
Yeah. Well, that's all well and good, but I can't find the app for the camera. That's the problem.
Maybe you need to download it.
Check the installation dick that came with your camera.
It didn't. It built into the laptop.
Oh, good. Go on the panel.
Start menu, John.
Yeah. Whoa, what?
One at a time, children.
Windows 10 alphabetizes your start menu. The word camera under the letter C.
Look, oh no, you're kidding.
How'd
she know that?
It's just amazing how she's just like, here, you're going to do this. Okay, awesome.
She's good.
But it's amazing what she doesn't know, too, so.
No, I actually don't know more than I know.
Oh, there it is. Look at that camera.
Oh, look at that.
I've never noticed that in there before. I've never used this damn thing. Let's see here.
When would Netta steer you wrong?
Every time I open my mouth.
She owes me. You enjoying those books?
Oh, yeah, I had to take a break. I'm on book 6. Dave's like, you have other projects. You need to do something besides read.
There's no such thing as that.
It's on book 6 on day 2.
Yeah.
I finished book 6 last night at 4:30 in the morning. Or this morning at 4:30.
Roll for damage.
Did you go to bed then?
Yeah, I got up at 11.
There you go.
Shut up, Wesley. He loves that.
What happened?
He says, if you ever meet him, yell, shut up, Wesley. He loves that. We have room for one more person.
Ooh. How many people do we have floating around in the chat? Any new questions, anything like that?
15 people are watching right now.
Very cool.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
I don't know. It was not me.
Somebody was moving their microphone around.
I did not touch the sandpaper.
Chris.
Are you causing problems again?
I'm just rolling my tinfoil ball.
Doing stone texture.
I've been doing it for an hour now. I'm sweating.
Hey, get your cardio in.
Yeah,
Making a hat.
Yeah.
Making a hat. The people, they're cooking for me.
I already got one of those hats.
I printed the largest base I've ever seen today. Well, that not so much that I've ever seen, but 80 millimeter.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I put that frostworm on, was 80 millimeter.
Yeah, I needed a big base for that. That scrying pool.
Right.
Well, I found some inserts. There's tentacles, there's fire, and then there's a really cool like a water weird.
Oh, for the portal.
Yeah. Well, they call it a scrying pool.
Okay.
But somebody did 3 inserts for it. They actually print out and then they just drop right into the top.
Nice. Now, does your printer do clear material?
I probably could.
Because then you can light it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a clear base.
I can't do anything with the camera because it's being run right now. It says.
Oh yeah, it won't let
can't
you.
mess with it. Yeah.
No playing with it. I'm using it.
Yeah.
Exactly. This has a function right now. We're not going to let you do that. Thanks.
How can I make changes to it if I can't see what the changes are doing?
Do a little at a time and then turn it back on. And
Yeah.
How can you have any pudding? See.
And if all that don't work, restart the computer.
There you go.
Always.
Yeah, that happened tonight with the kids' computer. For some reason, the internet just wasn't registering, and they're frantic because, of course, they can't get online. And I'm like, let me just see what it's doing. And it's like, let's just shut it down. And, of course, it was fine. Reboot.
You know, you should reboot your modem every once in a while too for the internet, right?
Yeah, well, that happens naturally thanks to the power outages we often get around the year. Mother
Yeah.
Nature takes care of that for us on the mountaintop.
Ours is because the kittens keep running back there.
Yeah, that happened when they were smaller and they could actually fit back there still. They would do that too. Now they've gotten a wee bit too big.
Yeah, I had the power outage the other day in the middle of a 9-hour print.
Oh no.
Wah, wah, wah.
But that felt good.
And it doesn't start over from, or it doesn't.
Because my laptop doesn't actually have a working battery.
Oh,
so
it started over right from the beginning.
Yeah, it started over from the beginning.
Yeah,
Like,
just
try
like
turning
about
it off and back on.
we had the same thing halfway through January. We had a whole grid go out in our city.
Wow.
Dive crew. Yes, there is that option, but I can't do it. Vanessa has to do it.
What does he need? Direct
Share-
invite?
Yeah, share the link from inside.
All right. Yeah, give me a tick.
Only the person hosting the chat is able to do that for some reason.
Go Gadget Muse.
Because I'm special. Of course, now I have to scroll back for the email address.
Yeah, there was a loud explosion outside, and then the power went out.
Yeah, that's never good when you hear that sound.
Like that transformer went, but it came right back on.
It's even worse when you hear
Like
the
10
sirens from the fire truck and ambulance.
From the
Shortly
chase,
after.
and then, you hear the sirens before, then you hear the crash and the explosion, and the power goes out.
Yeah, that's probably the worst.
That happened here one night too.
Well, you should have your guns and be on the roof by then.
Yeah,
With a flashlight.
yeah.
Roll for dexterity is
Don't judge me.
typing question mark. Yeah, what's going on there? What's going on?
Just bumping it.
Marking.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, invite has been sent. So we shall see if that works.
The Decepticons messing things up for us again.
Right. Who's meowing?
Yeah.
That's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Middle
Who's
mouth,
it?
big mouth?
John, did you bring Maisie with you?
No, I did not. Oh my god.
That would be interesting.
Mm.
Daddy, let me.
She's going on a road trip in March, the end of March.
Yep.
Vanessa gets to see her again.
The old snip. Well, not snip for her, but you know,
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be some kind of snipping.
slicing is more
Yeah.
appropriate.
That's a pretty cool color green.
It's gremlins. Yeah, that's it.
Gremlins.
Gremlins are causing issues.
Who fed them?
Ninja Turtles.
Mogwai.
How long should it take you to paint a full mini?
Me or just in
No,
general?
roll.
Well, today I painted a beholder. That took me 5 hours.
How you had 5 hours to sit and paint? That's what kills me.
You got a picture of it?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I can just
Must be
I have it
nice.
out.
Do a screen share if you want.
That would be cool. I haven't seen a beholder painted yet.
This is like a neat color combination too. So
Yep.
Well, everybody has like their own version of it.
Yeah, they could have orange socks.
Yeah.
Seen that before.
Most common's like purple and green.
yeah,
There you go.
Oh.
I've seen red ones too. Reds are kind
yeah. It
of
was purple and red were really popular this go around with the big hootenanny party of the beholder.
Yeah, with the new one, yeah.
yeah,
Nice, dude. That looks good.
That is pretty good. That
yeah.
is cool.
Awesome. Oh wait, put it back. Just so I had to, like stop to show everyone. Just running my paintbrush. Yeah, he came out neat. There.
Do you put a protective coat on it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, like me, did you lose the eye shield?
I got rid of it. I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. I put it somewhere next to my workstation so I wouldn't forget where it was.
I can't find it.
And naturally, I can't find the damn thing now.
Of course not.
I actually
pop the
cleaned
contact
up for an hour looking for it too. So
Oh my
Yeah, you
God.
don't need it.
now I'll never find anything.
Just
Okay.
hit the eye with some
That's
gloss
funny.
varnish and call it good.
That's what I did. I'll post pictures of mine tomorrow.
Painting
That's
question.
exactly what I did. I did polyacrylic varnish.
Yeah.
Matte or semi?
Matte usually.
What this?
Unless
Well,
it's
for the eye.
Yeah, I know the eye. You
Okay,
want like
prop polyacrylic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used
Wax. Okay.
Citadel Ard Coat. Same stuff.
Bubba Carter, wet blend do you? Whoop. Bubba Carter wants to know, when you wet blend, do you use a retarder or just water?
I use just water when I wet blend, which is what I did for this. Which you can't really see. It's not in focus.
who's showing? Who's
I
playing?
remember somebody saying that it was better if you used distilled water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause it
distilled
breaks
water.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, than just your normal tap water.
Yeah, so either will work.
Depends on how bad your tap water is.
Yeah. that's-
mine will destroy an appliance in 3 years. So
yeah. It's
Water
killed my
will
courage
just
so many
dry
times.
faster. That's all. You can
Yeah.
do either.
Yeah.
If you don't drink your tap water, I wouldn't use it to paint.
if you want to kill yourself,
I don't drink my paint water. Should I use that to paint?
Yeah. And if you haven't drank your paint water, you're not a painter.
That's
Right.
true.
John, you should drink your paint water, but nobody else should.
I like how
Join the club, drink the paint water.
I have
That's
never
not-
done that.
You got to remember, if the youngsters
I
are watching,
haven't done it yet either. I use a
Really?
bowl.
You've never done it?
Nope.
All right.
I use a bowl and then I have a cup.
There it is. There's my paint water. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yummy.
Paint
I
water
used to
with
wet
hotel
my
water in it.
brushes with my tongue, but I broke out
Still
with
do
that.
that.
I
I
still
do that
am
all the
so
time.
guilty of that.
I'm allergic to some of the, I guess, something inside the paints.
Well, then don't do that anymore.
I don't do it.
Yeah, of course. Now I use water,
Yeah.
the distilled water.
Oh, that was gross.
What, paint water?
Yeah, I just drank it.
All right,
That's
got
that.
the goldfish.
Anything
Wow.
for a thumbs up, John. Anything.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hit a like button on there.
T-shirt. Or a free T-shirt. I'm known for doing stupid stuff for that too.
Okay.
Now
We're
we
gonna
know.
love
Eric is in the chat. Why isn't Eric in here?
That
'Cause it's
that
probably
actually does explain quite a few things, John.
Mysteries revealed.
It answered a lot of questions. Oh, look, my printer is done.
You lucky so and so, you.
Add some ice to it.
That's nice. Yeah.
That'll carry the flavor.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was hotel sink water. I don't think so.
Mmm, yummy.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't New Jersey.
I don't know
hotel.
which part tasted the worst, the paint or the thing, the water itself.
Well, it depends.
Yep, you're not a
All right.
true hobby painter if you haven't drunk from your cup of paint water.
Yeah.
Or dip your paintbrush into your cup of coffee
Yeah,
energy.
I've done that too, and it just said,
I've
"Hell,
done
no,
that.
drink it anyways."
Or your drink or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fire be
Hey, I
with
just got that Jack and Coke. I'm not wasting it.
you.
Just pour that damn thing.
It had a little bit of turpentine in it.
That's fresh.
Delish.
Yummy.
That's how Grandma used to make it.
Hotels are better than others.
That explains much. All right.
Is that a crystal ball she's holding?
It's going to be something like that. I can only imagine that's what it's supposed to be.
Hello.
Oh, there's Esmeralda. Esmeralda's here.
Esmeralda. Hello. 2, 3, 4,
Hi.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hello,
We are
Esmeralda.
officially filled up.
I was gonna say she should be number
That's it.
10.
That
Cool.
too. All right.
I made it.
So currently at full house, but we'll see what happens as we go. I have 10:30. That's more of a estimate.
Soft target.
Yeah, I'm kind of all by myself right now, so there's no need to rush.
What time's it where you're at? Muse?
I am Eastern Standard Time, so I am
9:19.
9:19. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
It's an orb of inspiration, says Raven.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
I think you just made
He's
that
a muse, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, it's the tagline. We can definitely make it the orb of
Careful, you'll get sparked from it.
I think.
Oh man!
I actually have a nail polish plan for it that I'm going to use.
With the ability to see in the future.
Oh, that's Pearl.
Yeah.
Dive Crew says he never got your email.
Yeah, I can't. It's the email. He popped up like his picture and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening. I know not the doings of that. Would he have might it be his permissions? Like he has to clear something out on his?
Be in his spam file or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Or your social folder. One of the
Yeah,
two.
check your social folder or your spam.
Or maybe even the junk folder.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Why they do that, I have no idea.
Make you work for it.
Yeah.
You better work.
And now with the Google, you have the focused and the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it always makes it interesting. Oh, of course, I got a cat hair on my brush.
I think you should make a hair brush out of cat hair.
Out of cat hair.
No, it's too corkscrewy. They got like curly hair, these two. That's why they're so soft.
Cat hair is no.
Although I have like used a piece of my own hair for like very fine detail.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep,
That's different.
I've done it.
That's different.
yeah, just take like 3 strands of hair and you can do some finer stuff.
Wow.
Luxury of having hair.
Yep. Or you can just be creepy and yank it, from someone's head. If you need it.
Right?
Hey, wait, come here.
Ow!
I find it a semi-decent conversation starter.
I'd say leave it attached to their head and just make them
Why are you
stand there
pulling my
while you do
hair?
it.
Oh, I need to paint something.
Right? It's a compliment, really.
You got some pretty brush hair.
Yeah.
You had a big bug crawling in your hair. I got it before it can bite you.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Let me put some glue in there first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Dive Crew. I don't know, man. I don't know why you're not getting
have
the email.
ideas.
Did you get the email from me?
Right? Did you get it from anyone?
Your
Bubba
Alright,
said, wait.
No, I'm gonna try one more thing. Hold on. I'm gonna bypass. I'm gonna email him fully.
Bubba says, wait, a cat hair brush? It would only work if it felt like it.
And you couldn't get it wet for wet brushing. The hairs move out of the way.
Alright, slowly but surely. Let me try this one out.
He got the emails from me.
But the link didn't work.
No.
Alright. Alright, hold on.
Is it the link to join the chat?
Yep.
Yep. His email address again.
It's weird how some people are able to do it and some people aren't. And it's all the
That's
same.
what I don't get.
Are they doing it on laptop or on their phone?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what I thought it was phone.
Well, it's probably not going to work now because there's 10 of us in here.
Yep.
True.
Well, it would come up saying the chat room's full at least. It would say that.
Right.
too. Right now, you can't even get that part.
Oh, you're not even getting that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for the laptop, I had to log in on my phone and then connect through my laptop saying I was connected.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just gets quirky.
Okay. So
I think Google would have this down by now.
You would hope.
Thanks.
Especially because he has a Gmail email.
They're going to keep it up, and Amazon's going to make one, and then that's going to be the end of it.
God, God help us all.
Yep.
All right. Well, I just sent an actual email to email. Let's see if that did check. What is that? Come on.
World of 28 millimeter just jumped on. He said, "Say hi," but he's heading to bed. 2:30.
Oh well. Hello and good night.
Yes. Thank you and good night.
Yes, pretty much.
Walter Cronkite.
This is how we do it, people.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know the rest of the story.
Okay, so yeah, don't do it.
Don't do what?
The eyeballs are the bane of my existence.
Oh, trying to paint them?
I don't even do them.
Jason has a great tutorial on that. Well, which one was that? That was the one with the farmer and the dancing girl, right? Jason?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, he did a really good one on showing how to do eyes with two of them. So if you go to his channel and check it out, I say watch that one because I like that method.
I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Yep. I only do them to the special guys. I don't do them for monsters unless they're bigger.
Yeah, grunts don't get their eyes painted.
No,
Yeah.
Unless they have really big eyes, I just don't bother.
Unless they have dreamy eyes.
My vision's such that when it's at table length, why bother?
Yeah, you can't see it from 3 feet away.
Right.
It looks good at 3.
Yeah, I can't see his eyes from 3 feet away. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's not even worth worrying about.
The thing is, to me, is I'd rather there not be eyes and the rest of the figure looks pretty good than have a guy who looks like a fucking bozo. Sorry for the.
Yep.
I cannot stand.
Got a one. Well, we're also at 9:30, so hopefully the kids are in bed.
He got the email from you.
What?
Oh Jesus, Ravencraft. Gerard Butler eyes? LOL.
Okay, you got a penalty -1.
Okay, I'll take 2 minutes in the box for the team.
There you go.
Honestly,
for you.
I cannot stand bug-eyed looking characters. It makes me. I would rather just rip its head off and cover it in blood. God.
You don't like Wall-Eyed Wally?
No.
I have to bring her up closer to me, so I'm gonna change camera angle.
I tend to do the Shannon Doherty eyes.
Shannon Doherty. Oh yeah, that's right. She's like
one eye's lower than the other.
Yeah.
Right.
She's always winking.
It's like sliding off her face.
Right? Family Guy reference.
Anime eyes, yeah.
Oh, like the big ones, like the
like chibis, yeah.
Oh, you guys, small mouth.
Yeah, when the eyes are like as big as the head almost.
Right.
Dive Crew said he got your email, but the link is the same that I sent. So, yep, there you go. That's basically all.
Focus.
Okay.
Focus.
Joshua, hello.
Maybe it's only good in the United States. No, I'm just kidding.
Eventually.
Everything is good in the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
Proud American.
America.
America.
About to start an international incident here.
Yeah, I actually try and stay out of politics.
Try is the key word.
Try, yeah. A little tough on social media at times.
Ugh. Oh, yeah.
I hate the fact that I have to make disclaimers on stuff just to avoid being surrounded by it.
Yeah. It's fantabulous.
So, Muse.
Yes.
You're the crafter, and your husband is the dungeon master, or
well, yeah, he does the writing of the homebrew stuff, and we collaborate together. He'll take care of building some of the bigger pieces, and usually I'm the one painting them and pulling in the smaller details and everything like that, and the scatter accessories and all that jazz. And then I will also do my own little riffs.
How the kids doing?
They're doing beautifully. They're thankfully.
I mean, in the game.
Oh, the kids? They're doing really well.
I just want to know what level they are.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to find out.
We just got up to level 3. We're about to go to 4. Yeah.
We just went to 4 in mine and 5 in my other one.
I can't fight you guys next week then because we're only 3.
Well, we haven't leveled up yet, so we're still 3 too.
That's all right, John. I don't even have a game at this point.
Well, neither do we.
I'm hoping to start one on Sunday.
Well, there you go.
And my kid is in a country now that second world country has fairly decent internet. Where he was before, we couldn't play.
AOL.
But he's in Portugal now, so they have decent enough internet that we can play together.
Nice.
I'm doing the Giant Slayer from Pathfinder.
Wait, which camera are we on?
We have it. Oh, whoop, there we go.
So I'm going through that whole 6-book campaign.
Oh, it's a turtle. Turtle.
I like the green color.
Annette's
Thank
painting
you.
a very big figure. What are you painting, Annette?
Oh, there's Netta.
The king from Assault of the Giants.
Ooh.
Wow, he's awesome.
He's another one on the list.
See,
Ooh,
He's
nice.
Oh, wait.
There,
Show it again.
What kind of giant is that?
it's the king from the Assault on the Giants board game.
Speaking of which, Netta, you want to go
That is huge.
further down the rabbit hole with those books? They made a board game for it too.
Oh,
Just
dear.
like that.
For
Just
what?
like that. The Legend of Drizzt.
Oh yeah, I'm already in trouble, so let's just let it go.
We're trying to get her in more.
That's the pre-painted.
We're good. Keep it coming.
That's the series that I'm getting you to read too.
Whoa.
That
What's
giant is
Yeah, we lost
awesome.
that part.
Ramses?
God, look at his
Now
details.
that's a frost giant, right?
Yeah, that just came pre-painted. That's the WizKids pre-painted one.
Wait, who's up? What?
Oh, wait. Jason, you gotta let me know you're doing
That
this.
is too cool.
Oh my gosh.
He's awesome.
Now that's pre-painted, or you're painting him? now?
That's pre-painted. That's just
Are
gonna-
Are you going to interfere with it?
no.
That's the same.
Okay.
I have too many unfinished
I'm
ones to interfere.
like, look.
I like to enhance it.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, Dive
That's
Crew.
cool. How tall is
Click on
it?
that link. That's fine. That's the one that Amy is in here. She was the latest one to join. That's probably why it's saying that.
Yeah, Amy, she's at the end.
Okay.
But like I said, we got 10 people in here, so that's
Yeah.
it'll probably come up saying the room is full. But if it does, then you know you got to the right place.
Exactly. And it'll just be a matter
Right.
of jumping in when space opens up.
Yep.
Yeah, I may just have to splurge for that 15 count. We shall see. There you go. I have those merchandise things for sale.
Ew.
Buy some merch and I can afford the account for more space.
Right. Vanessa has launched a whole line of stuff that she should
Yep.
be rocking right now.
For the
All right, folks, I'm out. Have a good one.
Oh, there you
sorry.
go.
Bye, Jason. Thanks for stopping
See you
by.
later, Jason.
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, Jason.
All right, Jason.
Later.
Yeah. And
Hey, now we got room for
Get your butt in here.
all right, Dive Crew, try and come in now. So
I'm in.
here?
No, I said I'm in.
Oh,
So what do you got for sale?
I made up some merchandise using the channel logo. So there's some t-shirts. There's a ladies flowy tank top deal. There's mug. There's a
I'll
mug.
pass on that one.
Yeah, I know. Then there's like classic t-shirt. What else did I do?
the mug and a sticker and a hoodie. Yep.
It has a few options. I can get the linkage.
I didn't get the hoodie. I didn't.
Oh, the hoodie. That's what it was. There's a hoodie
And a sticker.
and the sticker. So doing the channel logo one first, and then might be doing
That's the one with the C and
with the crescent C and the
right.
stylized M. Yep,
Okay.
it's all black t-shirts and backgrounds.
I like John's D&G logo.
Oh,
That's
thank
pretty
you.
cool. Well, with the colors.
Oh,
Good color.
Thank you.
Okay.
I use that little color wheel.
It matches my turtle.
Turtle.
I like turtles.
Because
Yes, you've seen that video too.
Yep.
I like turtles. That's
I
the
like turtles.
best.
I like turtle.
Oh my god, cracks me up every time.
it's turtle power.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Okay.
Yep, this is the third one in the set.
Let's see.
Who are
We have
looking at
Raphael.
here?
Hey, somebody
Yep.
joined.
Now, is that the game that comes in the big pizza box?
Oh,
Seriously,
That'd
the
be
deluxe
awesome.
edition comes in a pizza box.
I love that though.
That is funny.
Yeah,
Even
see-
though real Ninja Turtle fans know that the pizza thing was only made for the cartoon.
Yep.
Doesn't that hurt your feelings?
It's got to be the light because one guy
Honestly,
looks
John,
dark
if I
green and the
bought
other
that
one's
game,
on the
I
same
would
table
paint
with
them
light
all
green.
black and white.
Are they all the same green?
No, they are variations of
They're
different
very
greens.
greens.
Okay. I'm seeing things.
One's the brownish green, another one's like a Kelly green, and then the other one's a deep, like a foresty green color.
Yeah, that'll be the last one.
He
On
is
TV,
here. He
on
made it.
TV, they're all the same color. It's just the bandana that gives them away.
Dive crew made it. Look at that.
Yeah, I
Hey, Doc.
kind of made it.
He kind of made it.
Well, we can still
Yeah, well, here's my current challenge. You're currently on my Android tablet, which I really don't want that there. So I'm trying to move it to my iPad.
Oh boy.
So, yep. So it's okay, but at least I made it here. So that's
There you go.
50% of the battle right there.
That's true.
You can talk to us, and that's all you need to write.
Exactly.
No, I would like to show you the house, the inn.
Oh yeah, he wants to show the inn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A building.
I'm a fan of doing buildings, I think.
No.
No.
Well, because I got my procs on, I'm just starting to like get into the building. So, any ideas on those, or because you don't have a whole lot of videos of people building? They're great,
coming.
you know, like the big inns that are double deckers and things like that.
You gotta watch John's live streams.
Yeah, if I want to do towers that annoy me.
You gotta watch John's live streams.
Oh, I've done other stuff besides the.
There's lots of stuff out there.
Lots of other ones.
Yeah.
But
got
I have
you got a
started
couple buildings you can show?
Not here, not in a hotel. No, I don't travel.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in a hotel.
How about his
Sorry.
Facebook group? That might be good. Like jump in his Facebook group because you could see all the albums he's just.
Yeah, do that. That.
I don't do social media.
Well, then
You're
kind of
missing
the problem.
out.
Okay,
And you
I
just
guess I
uploaded
have.
a lot.
I'll have to get on his YouTube channel then.
Yep.
I have to hang up from the tablet. Be right back.
Okay.
I don't
Good luck.
do Facebook, Twitter. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
with YouTube, mostly I just watch videos. This is the first time like chatting with the group of people.
I do have a few live streams out there of the whole process of making stuff, but I am getting ready. I started doing tutorials again this year and breaking down all the separate elements. And slowly they're going to be, once you have all those different elements down, then I'm going to start taking it to making actual houses.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't have to keep rehashing the same points over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Still here, just
Like this week's video is going to be on shingles, the way I do shingles.
Yep.
Right.
I heard it here first.
I've already seen how you do blocks.
Oh yeah. Which way? So have I. So is the
Bags
whole
and
world.
bags of them.
Yeah.
I can actually post where I need to.
Somebody.
No, it's just a
Oh,
memory.
here we go. Here's
Here
a
we
building.
go.
Huh? What?
What's that?
Ooh.
The drive crew showing us a building.
Oh, there he
There
is.
we go. Hold on.
Wait.
Lip. There we go.
Oh,
What's-
look at those. Those are nice.
They're lovely.
What's the tavern sign?
That is cool.
That is awesome.
And then if
I
I
love
zoom
it.
out a
The
bit.
3D prints again?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a
I
bit-
remember
Oh,
this from the other night.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the
that's a ship.
bow. Oh,
Wow.
There's a slight delay there, but he's got this amazing collection.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is.
You see that
Yes.
that's what I want to get into right there.
Yeah, right.
do you have still shots of these posted somewhere?
Posted somewhere? No, but I can definitely give you some. That's not a problem.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah. Email
Yeah,
some to me. I'd love
Yeah,
to.
get your camera out. Start taking pictures.
of course they'll be on Facebook, so you won't be able to see them.
I guess I'll have
on
to do
Instagram, and you can still see them because Instagram's open.
That is true. Instagram.
Ha! Nah, I thought about doing it, but I'll get there eventually. Dude, I like the tiles too.
The thing is with social media, for a lot of people with channels, it helps to have some avenue where you can share stills more easily. So yeah, we'll be on Facebook, we'll be on Instagram, just because those accounts is a lot easier to dump the pictures onto it, so people can go back and see them.
Right.
Just interacting with our audience easier. Ravencraft's leaving. Got to go eat dinner. He said he'd be back later.
All right.
Later, Rav.
Enjoy.
Bye. Actually, I'm headed out too, guys.
All
Bedtime
right.
for me.
Take care.
Thanks for coming.
Now,
Okay,
are those tiles the her starts?
The one I have on my screen, no.
Are they cardboard, styrofoam?
No, they're 3D.
No, it's actually 3D printed.
3D.
Ah, okay, okay. So it's the printed ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually for a storage system. Right, I'm gonna move some of that crap out.
That's been a big thing here lately. Is the sewer tiles?
Yeah, they have been big.
Like made a big resurgence again. It's amazing how.
I think of Boulder's Gate. It's like that was like the first thing that pulled me in.
Oh, Boulder's Gate. Yeah.
Yeah. We spent many a fun weekend just curling up on the couch and playing.
Yep.
Loved it.
We did too. It's one of the few games Jen really got into. That and Champions of Norat too.
Yeah, I love Champions too. That was a good one. That was a lot of fun.
They need to come out with a new version of that.
Right? Come on. Who has pull for that one?
What's that? Not me.
Who has pull for that? Who knows?
Who's got pull for it?
Of course, I do. I have a cousin who works for so
maybe Jeff
PlayStation.
Perryman. He is a computer game designer.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Bubba's got to leave too.
Bye, Bubba. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes,
See you, Bubba.
See you, Bubba.
Don't be a stranger.
So what system are those tiles?
Those
They're a
are
sewer
open
system.
forge.
Yeah, no, but,
Thank you, Captain Office.
thanks, John.
It's the sewer system.
Is that from is that the Dragon Block stuff
Oh,
or?
that was a good one.
No, you get those directly from Thingiverse.
They're open forge.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, the open
Okay.
forge.
Yeah, but those are the tiles before they started to put the clips between them.
Yeah, the
Video,
original ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded all those too.
Would it be better to have the clips or use magnets?
With the amount of tiles I have, if I use magnet, the toaster upstairs is gonna come downstairs.
He's gonna be pulling satellites out of orbit.
It's cool to take the box and just dump it on a table and it all set
That's
itself
a
up.
pretty good magnet.
I live too
Alien
close to
abduction or obsession with terrain pieces. Stay tuned. That's hysterical.
That is great.
Really good stuff, though.
So
Is that like bars that go down into the sewer? That one tile?
that's a ladder.
Stairs. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's like bars or whatever.
There you go.
Barge.
Yeah, they're
You know, like the bar rungs?
made out of bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They serve drinks there.
This only 2 inches by 2 inches, right? So I will not put anything in there. But the idea is because I'm currently writing an adventure for Warhammer Roleplay 2nd Edition, and basically the player is going to get into that town. And as you can see, there's sewage access from the road as well.
Now, do you have multiple tables down wherever you game?
I have a few.
He's got a crazy
but
layout. It's gorgeous.
Yep.
Put that up. Takes
Really
about
cool.
15.
Hey, Vanessa,
You got a
your
chapel?
cat hairs are contagious.
Now, did you get one too?
Yeah.
Where in Canada are you at?
Toronto.
Toronto. That's not too far away.
No.
John's.
It's not that far.
I can smell the smoke out here.
You're thinking about raiding his basement, right, John?
Just go to visit.
Oh,
Sure.
I can't get. I'll be wearing cargo pants though, but
that's what I was thinking too.
Yes. Don't mind the duffel bag, right?
Yeah. Nothing to see in.
I always carry. I
for
always
dice.
carry the stuffing bag with me. Yeah, it's my dice bag.
Yep, that's it.
Crown Royal, huh?
That's how I came home with a block from one of the pyramids in Egypt.
Well, it did say Crown Royal.
Currently, what I'm trying to do is with the soup, I have to make a canal
I do it that way.
that goes through the tank to it. Like this.
Strange. Well, I cannot read.
I'm trying to do it with one hand, so it's not easy.
Never is.
I agree.
Man, I just want to do a rooftop chase and stab people in the liver on that thing.
Just random people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Random stabbings.
Just for fun, harmless stuff.
Yeah, where's my knife? What if I want to get stabbed?
Warhammer's got great crit tables too.
Do all the buildings have playability
No.
where you can take the roof off?
The
Rollmaster has great.
roof on one of them.
Right. That's cool.
Wow, I love the tile work.
Killer setup.
On the road.
Yes.
The arbor over here, I made it from missprints actually.
Huh.
So every time I 3D print is screwed up.
There's no such
I
thing
kept-
as a misprint. It's just unplanned terrain.
Yep.
Exactly.
Just throw it in some rubble and you got your next piece of scatter.
Right.
Well, because
It'd be a good Frostgrave table too.
The random piece of
Yeah,
scatter were actually part of this part here, which is the gallows.
The gallows.
Gallows?
Yeah.
Nice.
So as you can see, the wooden part.
Uh-huh.
So the printer kept screwing up at that right after the wood.
course.
So I kept all the pieces of wood and then created that part.
Nice.
And this
Alright.
section here is actually the same as the top floor of this house there. So
Wow.
now I have to print a roof that's gonna come right here. Like
Man, you
this.
got to have thousands of hours of print time there.
Oh, easily.
That alone is over 200 hours.
Oh,
The castle.
there you go,
Yeah,
Joe.
well, it's more
Yeah.
than the castle.
Rabbit
That's a
hole
dungeon
for
master.
What is it, your DM screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That is cool.
amazing. It really is.
And the castle wins.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, one day I'll print something like that.
You might have time for that.
Halfway through
Like
every
more than a
party.
week.
I'll just talk to John. He can make it.
Yeah, I can
After
make one out of foam.
Yeah.
I can make one out of Hearst blocks, but where's the fun in that?
That'll take 1,000 hours just in casting.
Just to cast it.
I have her start.
Well, you might be able to get away with using foam with the Hearst arts on the front.
I can do it with foam and take about 6 months to make it.
Just use the just use the foam as like the inner core.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Then it
if I
wouldn't
would
take
go
that
down
long.
path.
Oh, if I'm going to do it in Hearst arts, I'm going to do it right. It's going to be huge. It's going to weigh 200 pounds.
Get out of
That's your
Temple
plane
Stone
from
and
Already that one is
Dreaming
about
big.
12,000 or
gonna
something.
build it into the table.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a permanent part of the table.
Gotta come with caster wheels on it.
Yeah. Right?
Well, what you could do though, is 3D print.
Bill!
Hmm?
Hello, Bill Jacobs.
Hello,
Somebody
Bill.
found their way in.
Hi.
Oh, Freemason.
There we go. All right, I'll jump back over here.
It's the Mr. Bill show. That is great. Love the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Super
an
rad.
amazing there.
Grim.
You working on her breast now?
Oh,
Are we really going to have 5th grade humor on that one?
I'm struggling not to say anything right now.
Sorry.
I'm working on the drape of the fabric.
Oh, okay.
And it's lovely.
Thank you.
Maybe bosom would have been better.
Sheer awesomeness.
Dear Lord, gentlemen. I guess when you see them every day, they're not that big of a deal.
That's right.
Sure makes it easier to paint, though.
The tacky stuff? Holding her down with that tacky stuff?
Yeah, it works beautifully.
Yep.
Has it got like really strong grip?
Strong enough.
Yeah, it can hold. I mean, I used to use this stuff to hang picture frames in my classroom, so yeah, it can hold.
And what's the name of it?
Poster tack.
Poster tack, tacky.
Blue tack.
Blue tack, yeah.
Versions of it. Yep.
You can get it at Dollar Tree for sure. They have it.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree stuff isn't all that great though.
Yeah, but it does the job for holding minis at least. I wouldn't use it for hanging up posters and whatnot.
No.
Right. Cool. Thanks.
And they do get a little bit of a shelf life too. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree stuff tends to dry out a little bit.
The paint?
But it's cheap. Now the
tacky.
Poster tack. The blue tack.
This Uhu stuff that I got, it seems to be pretty good.
Is there a? I don't know if you guys. Where do you get your blue foam from?
I don't have any blue.
More specific, isn't it?
Lowe's for blue.
Lowe's has blue or green, depending on where you're at.
Home Depot is pink.
Because Home Depot deals with Owens Corning.
Yeah. There is very, very slight differences, but for the most part, it's not really worth even bothering with. Getting specific. Like the only reason I used green and pink is so it made easier for people to see what was wood and what was stone.
Yeah, contrast wise.
Yeah, it made it easier for people to figure it out. And of course, every time that I did it, I got 30 questions of why is one blue, why is green and pink, and is there a difference between them? And
I mean, because I've been trying to find it in like 1/2 inch thickness, in sheets of like 1/2 inch. So
I don't. Does it come in 1/2 inch?
Yeah,
it does.
If it does, you might have to special order.
I've never seen it.
No, well, I don't know about you guys, but you got Home
I know here where I live, you can't order it here. It's like states away.
I missed it. What was the question?
1/2 inch variety?
Half inch.
Yeah, 1/2 inch either the Corning or the Dow Jones.
Dow Jones. No, I've never seen 1/2 inch around where I live at or anything. Mine's mostly I've seen 3/4 craft sheets from those 2x2 square craft sheets. Right. 2 foot by 2 foot. Yeah, I've seen those too.
I haven't seen the 3/4. I've only seen the 1 inch.
Yeah, and then I get the 1 inch and the 2 inch from the big 4x8 sheets.
Yeah, here you can have the 1/2 inch 2x8.
Okay.
And it's
that's right. Yeah, they do something.
$8 Canadian, so probably about $3 for you guys.
I mean, because of the limit on the Proxon, you can only go up so high.
Right.
But the 1/2 inch on that, but on the 1/2 inch, if you get the inch or 2 inch pieces of the foam, you can't like turn it on its side to do it. You can only get so high up on your walls.
Snyder fan, welcome.
Hello.
How are the chickens?
Are they in the chat?
Yeah. Yep, we're full up in the Hangout again.
Okay.
Howdy, Snyder.
It's not light enough.
Oh, he got eight eggs today. Nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Oh.
That's a lot of eggs.
Make a big omelet.
Yeah, right. But no bacon, apparently.
No piggy piggy. Yeah, piggy piggy.
Chewy.
Right?
So what was everybody's favorite commercial last night?
I didn't watch any of them.
I didn't watch any of them.
I was talking to you the whole time. Remember?
Oh, from Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I think I liked the one that had the it was the Knight.
Oh yeah, the Blue Knight or Bud
Yeah, the
Light.
Blue Knight.
Bud Light.
It was reference to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Dilly.
Dilly.
I think mine
Joshua
was
wants to know
Amazon.
who the Freemason is. That would be Bill Jacobs.
Bill Jacobs.
There was that one. The Eminem one was good. I watched him after the fact on YouTube.
Oh, the Eminem one with what's his face?
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. Yeah, I saw that one this afternoon. Like, yeah, that was kind of.
He's still short and bald.
Yeah, you're still short and bald.
Yeah, the Tide commercials. There was like 10 different Tide commercials. Not one of them said anything about Tide ball. Pod. I was expecting it every
I
time.
wonder why.
Yeah.
There was like.
You'd think at
65
one point
commercials.
some guy would just come out and say, "Don't eat this."
Right? Just the fact it even has to be said. Like, God.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Coffee's
still think you have to let evolution take its course.
Yeah, Darwinism.
Yeah. Exactly.
I did like the
An award.
sprint one.
So which one?
Sprint.
I don't know which one that was. I didn't.
That was
I
the
didn't
very
see all
first one. When the robots, they were making fun of the guy.
Of them. Huh?
I've done that one down.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I
That
saw
was
the
the very
Giants
first
one.
one.
The Giants one was ridiculous. Eli and his.
But the nobody puts baby in a corner one.
Yeah,
Yes.
they
Yeah,
they
they're dancing.
recreated
Yeah.
the whole dance.
Yeah, I had to turn that one off. I was like, all right.
I don't know. It's kind of like how the Giants played this year. So
Oh,
Pretty much.
Y'all are brutal.
Terribly.
What about the Doritos?
oh yeah, with Tyrion. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Dancing and rapping, and then right after it was
Yes.
Morgan Freeman singing. Pretty good.
Oh, I've seen those. Those were on before the Super Bowl. They were on
Amazon.
they were on
YouTube.
YouTube or something. Yeah.
And then there was the Vikings towing around their Dodge truck everywhere.
Oh yes, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Dinklage, yes, Peter Dinklage. That's his name.
I forgot about that one. That was a good one.
So the Vikings one where they are in the truck and they turn around. My buddy and I think that was actually a slam on the Vikings, right? Because
Probably.
they were supposed to make the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. They were the number 1 seed in the NFC, and it was supposed to be in their home. So the fact that they turned around, we both found
Yeah.
extremely hilarious.
Yeah,
because
they would have
they
been
made it.
the first team to actually play the Super Bowl in their home stadium.
They were one of the honorable mentions.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yep. No, they missed the mark on that one, didn't they?
You hear they're bringing back the XFC or XFL or whatever?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
And I guess the players are only going to get paid if they win. I
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that McMahon is controlling all 10 teams.
Oh, yeah. And we're getting a team, I believe, upstate.
Oh yeah.
You are?
Supposedly, yeah.
What are they giving you?
I don't know.
Bunch of NFL rejects.
Probably.
Good night,
guys.
Has beens and never will bees.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they
It'll still be better to watch in the NFL.
they can't have a criminal record, so they can't be that bad.
Well, that's
Well,
out
that
of the NFL.
well that leaves everybody in the NFL out.
Right. Well, that's part of
Like
McMahon's
90%
thing.
of them.
You can't have a criminal record in
Yeah,
place.
it's supposed to be family friendly and all that other stuff, supposedly.
Yeah, uh-huh.
We shall see.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna hold my breath because I don't like oxygen.
No, I would probably put it somewhere in the same neighborhood as, wrestling and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he is in charge of that too.
Oh, come on, wrestling's real.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't get me wrong. I love me a good wrestling match.
I used to babysit this little boy who was so into wrestling. He'd be rattling off names and the sagas, and you just kind of sat there nodding your head like, I mean, God. It was a riot how into it he was and how devoted he was to certain, well, they're not players, wrestlers. That's the word I want.
Right.
Triple H.
Hey,
Hey,
kid, you know that's scripted, right?
Okay, but at the same time, they're still athletes who are performing, some pretty serious maneuvers.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
but how serious some people take this is like,
well,
yeah, it's crazy.
Sure.
I had a roommate that was a nut.
There are people who take soap operas seriously too. So,
there are many forms of extremist.
Right.
Yeah, the worst of the soap opera one.
Yeah,
I like when people cry when a character dies. It's like, really?
So,
that's not real.
Wrestling is modern society's equivalent to the Greek gods.
Mm-hmm.
So they are the pantheon to which our world currently subscribes to.
Oh my God.
I think it's more like the gladiators in the Colosseum than it is the Pantheon.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
I would go, yeah.
They play up the gladiators to be these great mythical figures of their time, but I wouldn't say that they were gods.
Chris just said how much he actually really does like wrestling now.
A little too much.
You're kidding them to gods.
It's about to know that the Greek invented steroids.
The Greeks did many things.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow, that hot glue is very hot.
Hot is hot.
PG-13.
Hey, he caught himself with a burn. I give him credit. I don't know if I could have.
How many times have you done that?
Game of Thrones is scripted too.
Whee!
Def Leppard fan 83 says Game of Thrones is scripted too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, people do take that fairly seriously.
But everybody dies in that, so
yeah.
Yeah, but they don't die for real.
Not kind of like our characters.
Then you're playing wrong. If your character, can't die for real, you are playing the game wrong. I'm going to come out there and say that. And I don't care. You know what? The hobby does need a few gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Playing with children, that's a
trust
different
me,
story.
in my campaign, my world, characters die.
Yeah.
If they do dumb, stupid stuff, they die. They
Yeah,
can
we
write a
gotta
character.
Well,
But
there's
that
a difference
doesn't
between
have
playing with very young children like you are.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice
Vanessa.
Andrew left.
Yeah, he said goodnight.
Oh, he did. Why
Good
did I
night.
miss that? He's out of here.
Yep. Man, a few words. Said goodnight and he was gone.
Okay, Corvus 5200 says,
Hi, Corvus.
what are people crafting for? Just general stock or specific campaigns?
Specifically for our current campaign, especially since ours is going to be mostly on a ship, so I've got a lot of beach and water terrain stuff planned.
The Muse going to be on the ship?
The Muse? That's a good question. I don't know. The Muse I'm planning to use more for final photos and sense of
Okay.
scale.
Channel Mascot. I have one of those.
Yep.
Eric
the cleric.
Yeah, that's right. That Jeff painted for me.
yeah.
Yep.
Jeffa.
Jeffa.
Dunham.
Dunham.
I got a cat hair on my brush.
I think my favorite. I have two favorite characters from there. One's Peanut and Walter.
Yeah.
And two are like my ultimate favorites.
Yeah.
Peanut.
No Jose.
Yep.
Senor.
On a stick.
On a
Oh
stick.
God, yeah.
So you're jalapeno. Yes. On a stick. Yes. On a stick.
So Chris, how about a look at your project you're doing?
Okay. Let's see what we can
show
do.
and tell. Let's do show and tell.
All right. So far, I have textured all of these pieces. So
those are the pieces inside the cavern?
No. This would be, so for example, say I wanted to build a cavern, right? So I don't know if I'll be able to. Can you see it or no?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So the concept behind it is like the pieces will stack with each other and things like that. So I'm just trying to make a bunch of different weird shapes and things. So, and some of them I have, here we go, flying around the room.
Whee!
So these are really big pieces I have from that expandable foam.
Right.
That I'm trying to start to, and here some of it is textured. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. Oh, it's not totally dry yet, but whatever. Come here.
It's the kind that you spray out of the can.
Yeah, but see, now this I've already started to put some of the plaster on it to let it dry.
And then you reshape it after.
Yeah, and then what I'll do, like this one, I did that already, and then I started to put rock on it. I got a little. This will be. I'll use this for like a tunnel down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll paint it so that it looks like it's going down. I got some scatter. Yeah, here I started making stalagmites.
That'll be cool.
Or is that where the beholder's coming up?
Or are they stalactites?
Those are stalagmites.
Stalagmites are from the ground going up because they might reach the ceiling.
Although I like to look at those.
Thanks. And then here's this is a monster nest from like The Witcher.
Oh.
That I'm working on.
Nice.
Yep. That's cool.
So got a lot of stuff brewing right now. And then of course my paint table out in the dining room has probably 100 miniatures on it.
Yeah, it does.
So that's what I'm working on.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump them numbers up.
Well, that's just what I have out of the box on the table.
Yeah, I kind of
the bachelor life,
right?
For because the thickness of your pieces, mine are 2-inch.
Okay.
And they have like the I use the Foam Factory wire tool to do the edges in a wavy form. But I make them in certain pieces that you can use them for mountains. You can use them for the actual cavern walls where you have your flat table down and the 2-inch would be the wall.
Okay.
And as you have the pieces set out on the board, you can fill your cavern in as you choose. Because it's pretty cool for modular.
Yeah, I think most of what I have here is 2. This is a 3-inch piece that I had, or actually most of it's 1-inch, I think, and that the blue stuff was 3 or 2.
Cool.
The expando foam is whatever it expanded to, and then I made it flat. So like I have different elevations when I stack them next to each other, so they kind of like there's things to climb up. Because, a cavern's not flat. It's got unevenness to it.
It's got variables.
Yeah, exactly. So
cool.
Esmeralda had to. Was that Esmeralda? I believe.
Esmeralda's still here.
No, Andrew's
still here.
Or was that Anne?
And that is
the one on the end is Amy.
Not Annetta. Anne.
Oh.
Calico V or Calico. I don't know.
I don't think so.
They had to leave because phone was overheating.
Oh, okay.
How's Amy doing?
Who?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Oh, it says Esmeralda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it says Amy on the thing. So.
Oh, yeah, no, that's Esmeralda.
Okay.
I'm super excited. My stuff from Natasha is going to be here in the next couple of days.
Oh, that stuff is beautiful.
She sent me-
I've got a big list that I'm ordering once I get some.
Oh, dude, I'm going to probably drop another $400 with her by the end of the year.
Yeah, for anyone watching, if you know who Tiny Furniture is or have seen the products and want to get them, use the code TheCraftingMuse. You get 15% off all unpainted resin minis for the next, where we're at, like 8 months.
You got a long time still. It's to the beginning of the year.
And where's that?
Crafting Muse is one word, right?
Yep, the Crafting Muse is one.
It's Tiny Furniture something.
It's tiny. It's like Tiny Dash Furniture. I think she split it. But it's all, you know.
I'll
it's
look
on
it up and
Facebook
post it in the chat. Hold on.
It's tiny-furniture.com. And Natasha is the sweetest person in the world. She's super excited to help everybody. She's talented.
Person. She's an awesome
That's cool.
person.
Yeah, I really like her. She's super cool. I think I told you guys I lost the legs to my my puppet master.
Oh no!
For the puppet set, I couldn't find them, so I was resigned to making him a cripple.
Oh.
And when I placed my order with her, she goes. I said to her that that I was missing it, and if it wouldn't be too much of a problem, could she cast me an extra set of legs, and I would pay her for it. And she just said she would do it for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she put along some really cool trap doors with my order, and I can't wait to get those put to use.
Yeah, she's super swamped right now because she's got she's employing like 5 to 8 people there somewhere, in Russia there.
Yeah.
So she's doing really good, but she's just got so much work. It sometimes takes a while, but it's absolutely
it's worth the wait.
Yeah, if she emails you and says, "Hey, it's going to be a while. Do you want to wait or do you want to replace it?" Just stay in line. You'll get your stuff when you get it, and you'll be happy.
Yeah.
It's coming from Russia anyway, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
they have to expatriate it first.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of her. She's super cool.
Yeah. I like her, business and person. She's great.
Right.
Can't go wrong that way.
Yep, it's on my list of things to get.
Figures.
So she's working on I think she teamed. Have you seen the Apple salesman?
Yes.
Oh, she got town folk.
Right. She's building a whole Indiegogo that is all townspeople.
Yeah. That is cool because townspeople are they're hard to find.
Exactly.
Right. Yes. Well, we were talking about that with you, John, on your show.
The other day.
Yep.
You know those links I sent you, John?
Yes.
I bought the monk set. So what it is a reculary that has 4 desks. It comes with scrolls and books. It has 8 monks, 4 of them sitting at tables, writing and stuff like that. And it's so cool looking.
Yeah.
And they have tons of sets. They have a wedding. They have banquets. So those are hard sets to find.
Mm-hmm.
So when you can find a good one, buy it. And let me know where it is.
Tell everybody else. Sharing is caring.
That's right.
A lot of that stuff's being done in Europe. You can find if you're willing to pay the extra money to have it shipped. Spain, Italy, their model makers are making some really nice stuff.
Oh,
yeah, they are.
Actually,
Max was supposed to be in here tonight.
He's coming?
He was going to. I don't think he's going to be able to.
Oh, shoot. Bummer.
I have some nice resin ones from Spain that I haven't put together yet that are farmers and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Tabletop World, that comes from Croatia.
That's good to know.
I know that.
Yeah.
Tabletop World? Do I know
It's
that?
nice stuff. It's a little small.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
I don't remember who even got that cottage from me. Somebody did.
Yeah,
I had one at one time.
I know it wasn't me.
Not that you're, still bitter about it.
Yeah. Bitter party wine.
I mean, that stuff looks great, the Tabletop World stuff.
It does, but there's issues with it, too. I mean,
mold lines or what?
not so much mold lines as continuity between the outside and the inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're a stickler for that kind of stuff.
It's only the outside of buildings, right?
No, there's
they
an
have
interior too.
Interior.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of them, the roofs looked off.
Yeah.
They're tall floors, but yeah,
Like,
sometimes
there'll be a
they,
chimney on the outside, but there's no fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
that's kind of a glaring omission there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The windows don't line up between the outside and the inside.
Okay.
Or taller or
The floor is too high.
Oh, jeez.
yeah. I mean, they can only do so much with,
Right.
casting it too. I mean, I get that. But the outside sculpts are beautiful.
Yeah, no, they look great on the outside.
All right. Little button time.
Wow, you made some pretty good progress.
Yeah. I
Nice.
just love the details that are on these things.
Mm-hmm.
I think I bought a few of those.
But I was getting spoiled painting those too the other day.
Oh God, right?
Doing these guys so much, and then going to one of them, I'm like, ooh, I do enjoy painting minis again.
Well, yeah, I was painting the ghosts last night. I'm like, this is almost too easy
Mm-hmm.
because there weren't that many details. But
Yeah, you should show those. Like you did there.
Did you post the ghost? I don't think I saw him.
I post a ghost, but I had 2 others to paint, so I did those up last night.
You did them a little bit different each.
Yeah, each one's a little bit different from the other.
Nice.
See, the little details on this are so much easier to paint because they do such a good job with the
molds. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy with her so far.
Well, it's because they don't make millions of those.
Yeah.
That's true.
They only make, maybe a few thousand.
Mm-hmm.
The molds don't wear out quite as fast when they're doing low production runs.
Do you guys do you get the individual pieces like ghosts and specters, or do you like use one for any of those different types?
Oh, you mean like, do I have a ghost figure and a specter figure and?
Right. Or do you just use like the ghost figure for the specter figure, or the specter for the ghost?
Probably the second more. It's just like, what can I get to quickly at the table, or
right.
Because I play a lot of stuff like Dungeon World and things like that, so it's a way more freeform as far as the like what the adventure might be. So you kind of just reach into the mini box and go, sure, that could be a giant.
Hey, that's a halfling. That's not a giant.
Right.
All right, so these are the
It's a giant. What are you trying to pull here?
ghosts. Here we go. So this is the first one.
Nice.
Yeah. So she's all done.
That's the Whiz Kid, right?
Yep. So that one's all done, and then I have this one. I still have to do the pearlized finish on it like I did with the other one, just to give it more of that ethereal, glowing look to it.
Right.
But
I like the different coloring.
yeah, well, that's something we figured would be easier to do because, again, with the kids, it kind of helps to give them more visual cues to work with. And this was like a really dark, grody green.
Right.
Nice.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Well painted.
And they're quick and easy to do, which is nice. But it's also
you got easy access to all the way around them. There's not very much hard spots to get to.
yeah, that's just you can just breeze right through them, so it helps. But hi, baby.
Uh-oh.
Got one of the
Anyway.
kittens. Yep, my little queen. He's not so little.
I gotta jump over to Facebook real quick because I forgot to end my auction.
Oops.
Oops.
Better stop by it.
No, that's fine. There hadn't been any bids on it since Saturday, so
Oh, okay.
it was slow anyway. I definitely can't read the computer with these
Glass.
You auctioning something off?
with the magnifying glasses. Yeah, I did some scatter terrain. Some citified scatter terrain.
Nope.
Somebody's father was murdered.
Somebody's father was murdered. I know that my father was murdered.
Man, if I had $1
that's
for every
in the
time my
background.
father was murdered.
That's how those
That happened.
get started.
Y'all are funny.
What?
Y'all are funny.
Yeah, we definitely go on our own little riffs together.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we do.
We all have our quirks.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it all the better.
That's right.
If everyone were the same, what a dull life it would be.
If everybody was insane.
If everybody was insane.
No, if everybody was sane.
If everybody was the same.
I think it works either way.
Yeah, right. Some respects.
If you want to see a lot of insane, I recommend
No, you should
Toronto.
see this stuff. I mean, he doesn't have it up right now, but
Huh?
this guy in.
Whoa. Share with the rest of the class.
We heard you. No, I'm just kidding.
We're all like,
He's trying to whisper.
What's it? What's that? The irony.
The whole internet's making fun of us right now because
We're being watched, and yet we're listening in. So there you go. You know,
You got a mute button, you know.
That just made my night.
I don't touch that technology. That's how they get you.
I unplugged my Alexa the other day because she was just God knows what.
I am
that's a good laugh.
Into one of my videos.
That made my night.
Alexa.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. And you weren't supposed to. What the hell? What triggered you?
Yeah. Did you hear your name?
Right?
That was a commercial too. That was the commercial last night too. Alexa lost her voice.
Oh,
Yes,
They were
that
having
was a
all
good
these
one.
random celebrities like filling in for her.
Should have had Siri fill in for her.
One of them was Fat Amy. And they're like, and the guy's like, Alexa, set the mood in here. And then she starts like, you're in the bush. And she's like sitting in this hot tub and everything. Put a big headset on. That one is actually worth watching.
that one that was actually super funny.
I'll have to take a look. See, I'm
You
half
haven't
tempted.
watched it yet?
I'd love to see what the Google Home one is like. Just some. Well, that's where the whole "Hey GooGoo" thing comes from.
Yep.
The Italian grandmother trying to figure out how to use it. It was
That's
just
Wolfie.
horrible.
The good thing with the Google Home one, compared to Alexa, is it can actually, you can build upon questions in that, whereas you have to say, Alexa, hey, do this. Alexa, hey, do that.
Yeah.
Where Google, you say, hey, what's the, who made this channel or something, but then you can ask multiple questions on top of that, and it still remembers what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Just drop
Which is kind of cool. And supposedly Google has a better singing voice too.
Wait, Alexa sings?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask him to sing you a song.
It'll sing
Why?
happy birthday and all that stuff for you. And
Do you think if I scroll the link?
Does it? But totally at a screen.
I think even Siri will do that on iPhones.
probably.
Well, Lord knows I don't need any more reason to start singing, so we won't do that.
No.
Hello.
Do you guys prefer gridded tiles or ungridded?
Free
Ungridded.
run.
Yes.
Ungridded.
Ungridded.
Cool.
What's the question?
Gridded or versus
Gridless.
ungridded?
Gridded or gridless?
Oh, definitely gridless.
Griddle me this.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? Okay.
I prefer grid.
Yeah, I prefer gridless myself.
Yes.
No, me,
Quite frankly, with kids, it's a hell of a lot easier without the grid because they are the ones thinking like, well, I'm going to go do this. And you're like, I would not have thought about that one. So it just gives them more freedom.
Do you put a limit on the distance?
Yeah, you can still eyeball the distance. It's really not that much of an issue.
I mean,
You really want
like an inch?
technical.
Hey, guys.
How do you-
measuring sticks?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
taking
you
off,
can
so
measure
have a
the
great
sticks.
night.
Oh,
Okay.
have a good night, Chris. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Later.
Take care.
Yep, take care,
Bye.
Chris.
I mean, everyone has their own preference. I mean, it's also like which game you're playing, so on and so forth. But for the littles, gridless is best.
Yeah.
I like gridless because, like the gridded stuff, they show the guy, okay, you move 4 squares forward, and then you go 90 degrees, 1 square. That's not how a person walks. You walk in a straight line.
And if
okay, well,
when I'm drunk, I do. So I walked into the fish tank the other night.
Okay, that's not how a sober person walks.
You could actually maybe use like string and tie knots in it, so that you can actually like go around corners.
I buy these little cheapy 3-foot tape measures. They're super flexible.
Yeah,
they're great. And it all comes from the tabletop wargaming stuff because that's how we measure.
Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer. Yeah, all those games.
Frostgrave.
Yeah, Frostgrave.
Yeah, for a game like Frostgrave, I prefer no grid either. But for inside the dungeon and whatnot, I prefer with a grid.
What do you guys use for flight?
Sticks, like clear sticks.
Yeah, acrylic rods or something like that.
That's the word I'm looking for, like sticks, the clear things.
Yeah,
actually, glue sticks will come in handy in a pinch if you need something really fast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Chat 6 boxes.
Just heat it up, stick it to it. Psh, there you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Use a
And then
lighter.
you can have it back off and put it to use again afterwards.
That is cool.
Yep.
Okay, that gives me a good idea.
Well, there you go.
I'm trying to think of a way to like get it up in the air, but not have like a whole lot of
okay.
problems with things falling over. Or...
Yeah.
Things work really well.
Yeah, the clear.
Oh, the actual dice box.
Hold on. Put that back up so people can see.
Hello.
That's me. Oh, you could probably actually stack those together too. For double high. Turn it
you
upside
can
down.
do double height. Yeah, let me see here. I got multiples.
Hey.
Well, usually, if you use a stock base on them, they're double-sided. So you can,
But that's as far as you can go.
This is actually what I.
Well, any higher, people will be knocking them over anyhow.
Yep.
Right.
This is what I.
Let me see his.
Yep, flipping over to DCC. There you go.
All the way to 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
Those are interesting too.
Yeah, I've seen a few different ones. You can like 3D print and do that. It kind of stepped.
I thought about maybe using the clear ones. You could actually still see through them. The plexiglass.
Right.
I was thinking about printing them with the clear filament.
I forgot they make that now.
That would
be cool.
That would work, wouldn't it?
Hey, maybe you could even like sell some.
Yeah, notice the pause. I want to still enjoy the printer.
No. It's just a question of, like when you start to sell stuff, it becomes a job. And for me, it's a hobby, right?
I can relate.
I don't take it. I don't take.
Okay, well, how about a personal favor?
If you actually do want something printed out, we have a friend Curtis who would, I'm sure, be happy to help you.
Oh yeah, he's the guy to.
Yeah, Horizon Creations, right? Horizon Creations.
Yeah, 3D. Horizon.
He's a 3D printer.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he does that for.
That's his job.
For a living.
For a living.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Really nice guy.
Very
Horizon Creations.
If you
go to, you're not on Facebook. Never mind. God.
Well, see, you
hey, I told you, I may start one. Okay.
You could even do Instagram because he's on Instagram too, as are many of us. So.
Yep. If you create a Facebook account, you can just do it for.
Exactly.
Just this stuff and not do any of the personal stuff on there. Don't share or link to friends or anything, but you can still be members of groups and stuff.
Yep.
Right.
That way you can avoid all the random garbage that's out there.
Yeah, because I hate
I hate a lot of things.
All the this person likes this person having a problem with this person.
Yeah, you won't see that in the groups.
I need you to choose, are you on my side, you on this side? I don't go through all that.
No,
too
you
much
won't
drama.
see any of that in groups.
If
We
you
have
don't
a lot of
run into the problem.
Yeah.
We have a lot of rules against that stuff.
Yeah, there's a very low tolerance to none for any type of bullying or demeaning.
Yes.
You got all you guys already.
We got a low tolerance for BS.
Good.
Well, it's like, you know what? You're an adult. Act like an adult. I don't care if you have an enemy behind you. You're still being held accountable for whatever you say and type onto that keyboard in my group for sure.
Yeah. That's
But,
good.
you know, that's also the high school teacher in me where I just don't put up with crap.
Okay, Eric, are you coming in here?
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell, Eric?
He asked me to send the link. I sent it, and he's not
Yeah.
here.
Scotty said he might stop by too. I don't know.
Ooh, Scotty.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
He's-
Sometimes he can, sometimes he can't.
Scotty's actually the one he's the first person I saw on the internet doing this stuff.
Well, there's a reason.
And I was just like, I was in shock. It was like, he
Yeah.
brought me
Same
back
here.
into it.
He's great. He's a good guy.
He's the one who got me back into crafting.
Ravencraft started a Facebook just to be in this group and help with his YouTube channel.
Well, there you go. See? And that's just it. Like, people are willing to help you too. It's just a lot of times it's easier to help through the other social media than it is to try and like chase after with emails and whatnot.
Yeah, sending emails back and forth.
So it's not for
Gang.
there you go.
It's probably even easier just to use a live video stream.
Got some progress.
Oh, I sent him the wrong link. Hold on.
And I just put like
Try this one, Eric.
got the tassels and everything going on her skirt too.
I sent
Are
the
you going to
link
use?
for
Are you going to use a wash on there?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's going to be coming too. There's a whole bunch left I'm going to be doing with this. I mean, I probably spend too long on my minis, but I love putting all the little.
Oh no! You can't spend too much time on your
I
minis.
love-
I mean, because minis are like the eye candy of the table.
Yeah, I can get a little excessive. I will go back again and just.
How you doing, Eric?
There he is.
Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Hi.
What are you working on?
My last nerve.
gonna say.
Good, Eric. This isn't my hangout.
No.
All right.
Let me know where it's at so I don't stand on it.
Don't do it, Eric. I'll send the octopus after you.
That thing is
That would
funny.
actually be pretty bad if I ended this just as Eric comes in because
Oh.
that's not the message I'd want to send.
Yep.
That would be funny.
Hmm.
Hey, Eric, we're all leaving.
How are we
Yeah,
doing
no
with
problem.
that though? Any?
The octopus thing is great.
Oh God, did you see that?
Yes.
Is that a wand in her hand or
That's
like
what
a
I woke
dagger?
up to.
I'm honestly not sure. I think it is a wand because it doesn't really have the handle like
not,
a.
not quite pointy like a
Right.
dagger should be.
Yeah. Oh come on.
That
Behave.
would make more sense.
Yeah, so I think it's a wand. So I'm gonna
It's a
treat it
Hermione Granger.
right. Well, I didn't make her a light brunette at least.
Swish and
Yeah.
flick.
Huh?
Swish and flick.
Laviosa.
Not Leviosa.
That was another commercial last night too. Some girl trying to teach Peyton Manning how to freaking do the Oculus repairs.
Mm-hmm.
Ocular repairs.
She's coming out rather nice.
Thank you. I'm having fun with her. Been waiting to paint her for quite a while. For sure.
You got that before Christmas, didn't you?
I did. But
She was probably really, really happy when she got it too.
well, yeah, I had like a whole bunch that came along with. So it was this, it was a druid, my ranger, what else came? I think he's a rogue.
Do you have them for show?
I have a couple on hand. Hang on a second. Let's see here. So here is, I think this guy was another dark sword. I'm trying to remember. So this is the rogue.
He looks like Dark Sword.
Yeah. I mean, he's got.
That's on the webpage. I was
Look at that belt. That's going to be ages upon ages.
Oh yeah, all those belts.
Yeah.
Grim JD. Well, good to know you can't spend too much time painting. But he's been painting this one Warzone guy for about 23 years now. And so I heard this is okay.
Yeah, I've got.
Okay, so maybe there is a
like
time
that.
limit.
I have minis like that.
Oh,
Ooh,
come
I
on.
like the horns.
Yeah, this is my
I like
druid.
the
antlers.
Oh, there we go. So this is my druid that's going to be for another game.
Nice.
That is cool.
I mean, she's got this gorgeous skirt in the back. I have a thing for fabrics, so I'm excited about that one too.
Apparently.
I like painting the fabric. The other ones, where did I put them? Let me think. Oh, I think I know there. All right, hang tight. I will go get those. Let's see. I'm putting DCC on screen for a little bit so we can look at the tiles.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Hey, it's Gregory.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm a big fan.
Hey, Bongong. Hey, Greg. His bong's gone.
What's that?
His bong's gone.
Oh. I was going to say, I recognize the name after I read through the whole thing. I'm like, oh, great. I get it.
Yeah, I screwed up my YouTube name.
Really?
Everything I typed in on YouTube, it said name was taken. So I used my Neverwinter priest name, and it wasn't taken.
Well, there you go.
Bong gone wrong.
Right. Here we go. So this is our wizard. This is another. Oh, come on, please.
Focus.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So this is the wizard.
Fun.
Ooh, that's really nice.
He's got lots of fun little details again. He's got the dirt on the cloak.
I was expecting her to come back with a beard on again.
Yeah,
No.
That's nice. Very nice.
There's that one,
Oh,
and then there's this is the other boy's character, this cleric guy.
I love the mice. Those things came out.
Yeah.
These guys weren't dark sword. This one I don't think was. This one was Reaper.
I think that, yeah, it looks like a reaper.
This was a something. I forgot his name again.
Executioner.
Yeah, it looks like an executioner.
Yeah, it was something. It was like something knight. I forget. So I think this guy might actually been a Reaper too. I have to double check our files, and she's another one from Dark Sword. Come on, honey. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is my ranger.
I'll have to check this.
So.
Very nice. She even got the crescent moon on the actual back. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I just noticed that.
Yeah, I painted those on.
You didn't
I know
notice
she
it,
did it
John?
for her emblem.
See how much he pays attention?
Well, she's also
Oh,
a harper,
please.
so tried to tie that in a little bit. But yeah, those are the ones we've got most recently that I've been working on.
Thank you for showing.
You're very welcome. Happy to do it.
Corvus says that armor is stunning.
Yes, I'm quite happy. I mean, because everyone else we have is like silver armor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
cool
throw some gold in here.
Yeah,
that
he
bronze?
looks awesome on the table. It's gold.
Yep.
So I started off by
really
painting him a vibrant orange, and then I put the gold paint on top of it. So it really just helped it get this.
Yeah, orange is a very good base coat for gold.
Yeah, so it worked out just as I'd hoped it would. And he also wanted green, hence why the helmet has that green on it. And the
Tabard. Or
yep. So
the
I'll be right back.
scales.
That almost looks like a dragonborn.
It could be.
The one from
Could be.
the
Yeah.
shield from
The helmet.
But it's, he the little dude fell in love with it, liked the sculpt, so that's what we got.
Yeah, cool.
Give me that, Ma.
No,
I'll be right back.
yeah, I give them credit. They both really thought about what they wanted in their guys. So it wasn't as impulsive as you would think. It took them a good 3 weeks to finally land on the ones they really wanted. So that was kind of cute to see.
And then they created their character from their piece.
No, we had the characters
Or was
already
it
figured
reverse?
out, and they looked at minis that fit their characters, the process
Okay.
that they went through. Which really, that kind of worked out better so they could kind of focus more
Right.
on what they wanted.
All right, I will post on the Muse page what I'm working on.
That'll work.
So, Jeff, how much do you want for the octopus?
Uh,
I don't know.
you knew that wouldn't take too long.
I knew he was gonna want one.
Right?
soon as I found it, I was like, yeah. And I found it by accident. It was just like on the home page of Thingiverse. They have every once in a while the so and so downloaded this, and I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, I gotta get that.
Oh yes, that's who it's for. All right, she's got to dry a little before I can do more.
When one bird doesn't cut it, 5 will do.
The more the merrier.
There you go.
I was hoping they would have all 8, but I guess he needed a couple. I guess he needed a couple arms to steady him.
It was good though.
Yeah, it actually pretty well. I did it at the finest settings I could.
Yeah, I mean,
was worried about. I was worried about the finger.
It's definitely funny. All right, trying to catch up with the chat. Let's see, anything else going on here?
I posted them in yours. I'll post them over here in John's.
John's what?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'll do like a follow up with the Muse. You will definitely see her in her glory and all done. The washes and all that. So goes in the chat. Don't worry, she'll show up again.
I posted what I'm working on Vanessa's and your page, John.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was just saying goodnight to Jen. That's why.
They are up. They are up. I think I'm going to call them done.
I have an invader.
Ta-da!
You don't have to be all that super. I'm probably going to put some snow on them eventually, but
that'll work.
Does any of you have about how to do sales for the boat?
How to do sales for a boat? Is that what you said?
Yep.
the last one I did, I had my girlfriend sew me them. Out of real cloth.
What?
You could also like take cheesecloth and get it saturated with Mod Podge and shape it and then cut it to what you want it to be size wise.
Yep.
And it kind of gives you a canvas texture if you keep it layered over itself and don't open it up in full. If you open up all the way, then it starts to look like spider webbing.
Yeah, really.
I don't
it really hardens good too. It hardens great.
Yeah, please. Cheesecloth, like once it's dried up, it's solid and you're set. If you want to keep it more like actual fabric, then yeah, you probably have to get like a muslin or a.
Yeah, that's what I think she used.
Yeah, or you could get like there's that type of fabric they sell for like fashion design students where they're basically kind of getting the concept going and they're cutting to form. So it's a very thin fabric. It's almost like a paper.
Okay.
I forget what that's called though.
What's he using it for?
You could right fashion students use it so they can start building something on a form.
Oh.
Before using the actual fabric and wasting the fabric.
Right.
I got a little backdrop set up and the cats are playing with it right now, and there's a head in a certain spot, and when they stand on the table and they poke their heads through, they then become the creature. They're doing it right now.
Do your cats carry off your miniatures?
No.
Yes.
I do.
They don't play with mine unless they get knocked on the floor by accident, and they're pretty good about it.
Absolutely.
Maisie does.
Absolutely.
My cat dropped a miniature in her food bowl today.
Oh, gee. No, they'll drop like the little craft pom-poms, but that's really the only thing crafting related they drop.
I can't get her to stop playing with miniatures. She loves the plastic ones. She won't mess with the metal ones, I guess, but the plastic ones she can knock around, and she loves
at least
my
those are little.
pony.
They're easily more movable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot glue a little bell on the bottom of it.
Ding-a-ling-ding.
Cat or the mini?
Yes.
All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is wrap up the public broadcasting and call it a night for everyone who's on the YouTube's part of it. Good news is for those who are here in the Hangout part, you guys can keep going and we can keep talking and chatting, but everything's off the record now.
Yay.
Back to crafting after dark.
Yes, exactly. Crafting after dark.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Good
So
night,
to those on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for all the questions. We'll definitely doing another one of these soon. I will let you know.
What was that?
That's really bad.
Jesus.
Somebody let the dragon loose.
So, all right. Have a good night and take care, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.